Hi everybody, thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot to me and Luke. Both of us really appreciate it. It's a very, very special day for us. We did have to record today because there's no way I could have stood up there and talked today because I just would have cried, because it is a very emotional day, and it will be always today as an emotional day that I'll remember. So I started working in saunas in my 20s, and I worked for straight people, and they were really uncaring of the community, and it was just all about the money coming through, and that was the only real interest they had, not about the community. And I thought there was a real void in Sydney for a sauna that really did care and really cared for the clients, and a nice environment, social environment. And that's really how 357 was born. And Luke's gone into all the trouble we had getting the development application through, but it is ironic, and it always will be to me, that 3 women were the people that actually passed this venue and made it all possible. And I think that's really quite astounding. And when we opened, it was quite an underworldy type of environment. We had triads coming in, we had bribery, we had contracts out on us, we had just about everything you can imagine that you've sort of seen on the TV. We had people try to burn us down. So we were sleeping here night after night protecting the venue because we knew that, what we were up against. And eventually, over the years, it's quietened down and become just a sex on premises venue, and it's become more of a legal and type of environment where, even banks are starting to recognise us. So the whole environment has changed back from, many years ago, where places would burn down overnight and drag queens are asked to remove their belongings by the owner because, the place was going to be burnt down overnight. That's all changed, and I'm so proud that I was part of that. And really what I want to say, I don't think there's many people in my age group that could just say that there's nothing more they would have rather done with their lives than this. And this was my life, and there was nothing more that I would have rather do than have a sauna and run 357. It has been a pleasure serving every one of you. It has been a wonderful experience. I don't regret a day of it. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that made that happen. Luke's done a beautiful job saying thank you. There's also hundreds of people, and I would be here all day to say thank you to everyone. We fought our way through COVID. We fought our way through the HIV pandemic. That was a really hard time. The other owners weren't even putting condoms in rooms for people to use. We were quite forward in our thinking, putting condoms in every place where sex happens and not having a condom station, which is what was before. If you met someone and went into a room, you then had to go to a station to get a condom. It was outrageous. We even put safe sex messages on our condoms and made our own 357 condoms, which was an amazing thing. And I loved every one of those innovations and all the help that everyone had given me to make all that happen. I've had a wonderful 35 years with Luke, and I've had a wonderful 22 and a half years here at 357 sharing that with Luke. And it was wonderful being the flower and Luke being the gardener behind me. It's a very, very emotional day, and I really don't want to say very much more except for thank you. And it's been an amazing ride.